Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Antoinette Irene and I am everything. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, thank you for tuning back in to another vlog. I know it's been a while since I posted like a long form video anyway, but here I am now. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I know y'all have a lot of questions. Y'all see me on the socials, y'all see shorts here and there, but like y'all want to know like really what's really going on. Like, are you truly happy? Y'all truly enjoying yourself? Like, what's the real deal? What's the tea? And guess what? Here I am to tell y'all what's tea. If y'all see me licking, I just got done eating some almonds. And this kind of like an impromptu, is that the word? Like random vlog. So if it's all over the place, forgive me, bear with me, okay? I'm here now and I'm like, let me record because I have not talked to y'all in a while. So, for starters, are we still on the bus? Yes. Y'all see that we still have the bus, you know. She is still here, still live and still getting us from point A to point B. We are not traveling right now. We are just stationary. We kind of settled in this little town that we are in Georgia. And it's been cool. Like, it's not perfect, but it's been pretty cool. I'll say that. Like, you still have your challenging days, but you have challenging days no matter where you are in life. Like, house, apartment, bus, RV, tent, whatever you got going on. So it's always going to be challenging days. As far as our happiness, listen, Linda, listen. Happiness is such a, like, how, let me think about that. Let me think about it so I can answer that question properly. I am happy because I choose happiness, okay? Yes, we try to do things to make our lives happy, I guess, you know, but happiness, it's a choice. Like, I choose happiness. If I sit and think about all the negative things or challenging things or challenging days or situations, it can put me in a space of, oh, well, I'm not happy. I feel down and sad and, you know, all the things. But I choose not to do that. So I'm happy because I choose to be happy. Not because everything is perfect. Not because, you know, just whatever. I'm happy because I choose to be happy. Now, when it comes to my children, they have their days. You know, I have teens. I don't know if you're not a mom, if you're not a parent of teens, and you might not relate, but teens, I feel like you can't make them happy. You can't make them happy. Like, there are moments where they are happy about certain things, but moments where they are like, you know, life sucks, everything sucks. So I really don't know how to answer that because they are just at that age where emotions are up and down, hormones are all over the place. They are in a safe environment. They are able and allowed to do things that I guess make them happy or fun things. But yeah, it's just like a hit and miss with them. And my mom, she has to just speak for herself. Like, from our conversations, yes, she seems happy. We are still on the same page very much. And that's another thing. I think that people are concerned, or some people have been concerned that like she just doing what I want her to do, or whatever the case may be, whatever those assumptions are. I can clear that up right now without her here. And I mean, if she was here, she'd say the same thing. But me and mama are still on the same page. Neither one of us are holding the other one back. We have those private conversations about life that y'all might not know, but we know. I'm not making her stay here or forcing her to leave. She not making me stay here or forcing me to leave. We are still on the same page. And when we don't agree on things, we just have conversations about it to see the other person's point of view. It's not bad blood, arguments, weird vibes, nothing weird. We are both in our right mind, both sober-minded, you know, and both have been just still enjoying and just going through this journey together, like, at the end of the day. But I just had to put that out there because I know some of y'all be like, oh, she probably only did it. Whatever. That's not the case, okay? That's not the case. As far as work and all the things, and income, and just all the things that y'all want to know. Listen, the Lord has been providing, okay? The Lord has been providing on our good days and our bad days. We eat. If y'all been keeping up with my shorts and stuff, y'all see we eat well every day. We have a nice, comfortable, cozy, safe environment to sleep at every night. We have not been having trouble parking. Just none of the concerns that people may have, or questions, not just, you know, questions, concerns that people may have. We have been doing just fine in those areas. So I'm trying to think of what else. This is really just like a little event session, a little catch-up session. I don't have any particular questions that people have sent in or anything, because like I said, it's kind of just like an impromptu blog. But I'm just thinking about all the things that people have brought to my attention, you know, either privately or publicly. But another thing people are constantly questioning me about or concerned about are the girls in school. The girls still do homeschool right now. They still do homeschool, and that is what works for our family right now. Do they talk about going to school sometimes? Yes. And guess what? We have those conversations amongst us. I don't always get on socials and be like, oh, well, this is what my kids said about school, and this what happened, and this is the conversation we had Monday, and this is what we had Tuesday. So all people can go on is assumptions. We have those conversations about going back to school or staying homeschool. So we know what's going on. Y'all might not know, but we know. Right now, yes, they still are in homeschool. And my middle baby is still doing her cosmetology classes. She has met some friends there, so she thriving, in that area. Baby girl still does theater, which she loves. She been kind of bummed because they were out for she been kind of bummed because they were out for fall break, and then something else that went on, so she was not able to go. But she still is loving her theater classes, and we are still looking at more social activities to get the girls in. Right now, we are not trying to drive the bus like as much as we were before, just because things have changed. So we kind of go where we need to go here and there, but we don't drive it as much. But we also don't have a car yet. So there are a lot of social events that we have had to miss with the girls, but there are plenty more coming up. Plenty more, because I'm not one to, I know that I believe that sometimes people think that because your kid is homeschooled, that means you want them in your skin 24/7. I love my kids dearly. I love them dearly. Love spending time with them. Love when they want to spend time with me. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not trying to have these kids in my skin daily, okay? I'm not. I do my best, and I feel like I do a good job for the most part at homeschool. But I understand that they want a social life and need to thrive in other areas like that. I'm not trying to keep them in this little box, in this little bubble. But it takes time. We are still fairly new to the city that we are in. So I can't tell you that they have made a whole bunch of friends since we've been here. No, but Mama Bear here is always researching and looking into activities, whether it be something monthly, something weekly, something homeschool related, something just, related to their age group. I'm always researching. I'm always looking at events, from the free events to the low cost events to the higher cost events. I'm always making plans. And once we do get a means of transportation other than the bus, then we will be able to get out more, do more, have the girls and more things, things of that sort. So I'm still keeping these kids alive. I'm still feeding these kids. I'm still doing, I still got God on my side. Like, I'm not doing this by myself. Like, my mama is definitely a big help. And the Lord is on my side. And I'm very sober-minded. And speaking of sober-minded, that's another thing I kind of want to touch base on, because there are still people who think I am and we are just absolutely crazy. How could you take them kids and move out in the woods and live in a bus, and the kids don't want to do that, and how could you? It's just so many things that I have heard and seen and read. It's just so much going on. Listen to me. Listen real close. I am very sober-minded about life, okay? I live life intentionally and authentically. I'm very sober-minded. I'm not going crazy. I have not gone crazy. I know what the kids want versus what I want. We have those conversations. They are not always the easiest conversations, because you're dealing with teens and teen girls at that. But we have those open, honest conversations, okay? We do. Nobody's going crazy. We are in a safe environment. I'm not that thirsty to want to live off grid where I would have my kids in an unsafe environment. So, trying to think of what else I have heard or read. We are in very close proximity, closer than people might think. Y'all see my little shorts and stuff and be like, oh, that girl is in the woods. Like, oh my gosh, like, are y'all safe? When I tell y'all we safe, like, that's like an understatement. We are very safe and extremely close to everything. It looked like we super, super deep in the woods, but we are not. We are not, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we are in close proximity to everything we need to be in close proximity to. Even if we didn't have the bus, it didn't have any wheels, we still can get to where we need to go from where we are staying at. It is no trouble with getting deliveries where, in the area that we are in. No trouble with getting a ride if we have to Uber or Lyft somewhere. No trouble with any of the things that you might be concerned about when you see us living in the woods, especially as a Black family. It's a diverse, wooded area, okay? Let me just say that. Diverse, we are safe, my kids are safe, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So just to clear that up real quick. And I know I don't have to explain myself. And I feel like I get on here and maybe unknowingly do that a lot. Not really. I'm not really trying to explain myself, but I'm just catching people up and clearing up some concerns that people might have. So, like I said, I'm sure I've said this before. If it comes off as like I'm trying to explain myself, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the ones who be like, girl, don't explain yourself. I'm sorry. But I haven't touched base with y'all. I haven't touched base with a lot of people, and I have gotten a lot of concerns and still just daily get a lot of concerns and negative energy here and there from, people. And it just be a lot going on. More so from people making assumptions than actually asking questions so I can clarify them and things of that sort. So this is the answer to the questions to those who have asked, and to clear up assumptions for people who for some reason just won't ask me anything but just take their own assumptions and run with it. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and aside from all the bus stuff, aside from that, your girl has launched. Listen, your girl has launched Behind My Glorious Smile Kingdom Hands, which is my community outreach program. I am super excited about that. Like, I'm so excited. And I know God got some amazing things in store for the whole community outreach program. It was not placed on my heart and on my head for no reason. Like, I know that he gonna just use me as a vessel to just, just bring other people in. Put me in a good space where I can be a help to others, and because our mission is to meet people where they are, help them rise above hardship, set them up for long-term success while fulfilling their God-given purpose. And I know that he is constantly working on me, put me in a position to be able to actually live within my mission and work within my mission. And speaking of the community outreach program, it kind of make me double back about how things have been going with us. Like I said, things are not completely perfect with my personal life, our personal life. But I still launched a community outreach program to help others, because that's between me and the Lord. Like, he not sitting here like, okay, Antoinette, I'm gonna get this idea and vision to you, but don't operate in it until your life perfect. Like, he just don't work like that. Man and other people might work like that, but I feel confident in my decision to have launched what I launched, to do the things that I am doing, and that's pretty much just what it is. But like I said, they always gonna have something to say, but I'm really not worried about that. I'm worried about growing my community outreach program, transitioning to a nonprofit organization. I have so many amazing plans when it comes to that. So if you are interested in just even knowing what the heck it's about or learning more, I'll put the link in my comments in the description so you can just check it out. We do have in October Bless a Single Mom initiative that's running from now until October the 15th. So how that works is, we'll be blessing a single mom with something, groceries, essentials, depending on what her needs are. But you can go to the link that I'll put below and nominate a single mom who you think is deserving, and or donate through our donation link. So we have a separate donation link where you can just click on it, choose your amount, and donate, towards whatever you want to donate towards. But we have a nomination and donation form that's specifically for the Bless a Single Mom initiative. So we've already been doing so good with that. We did just close out our popcorn fundraiser. That was one of the ways that we were raising money to be able to complete this initiative this month. And there will be fundraisers every month, until further notice. So I have not opened the November one yet, but it should drop it will drop on November the 1st. So yeah, if you are, like I said, want to bless a single mom, bless a single mom, or nominate a single mom, including yourself. If you are a single mom looking at this and feel like, look, I need a little help, this what I need, just literally click on the link that I'll post below, and then just tell us a little bit about yourself. It'll have questions for you, nothing hard, nothing super lengthy. It just will walk you through the whole process, and you can put as much or as little information as you would like to. We'll be sorting through all those nominations and choosing a mom to bless this October. And then moving forward, we still will have the information of the other wonderful moms who have filled out, who didn't win not really win, but who I guess win the October Bless a Mom initiative. But we'll have that contact information, so when we are able to help more people and help in more ways, we can reach out to you, see if you are still in need of some assistance. So that's just what we have going on for October. November, we will be doing Hope Baskets. I will be dropping more information on the Hope Baskets just as the months go along. But basically, we'll be out donating hope baskets to family. It'll be packed with like goodies, maybe gift cards, and just some things that they might need at this time in their life, and going to deliver them around the holiday time. So that's what's going on, and something similar around Christmas time, and just so many awesome plans, so many awesome plans. I don't want to share prematurely, but it's gonna be just a blessing to see everything thrive, how everything just comes together. And I'm so grateful in advance. I'm so excited. I'm so hopeful. I have a different level of faith that things can work out just amazingly. And I know that God sees that I'm doing this from a genuine place with a genuine heart. Even though I have my own personal struggles, that does not mean that I cannot, bless somebody else. Even if it's just a kind word or whatever ways that I can just do the Lord's work, okay? Like, this is what it is. But other than that, y'all, I think that's pretty much all we have going on. I hope I did answer all of y'all questions and clear up some of y'all assumptions. I do want to say I appreciate y'all for just being here. We have grown to over 1,500 subscribers, and I'm just so excited for that. I'm super excited to just continue to grow in every area. I am a creative, a creator. I am just all things, and I'm actively working on becoming the woman that God has put me on this earth to be. And every time, like, I get a new follower, a subscriber, just whatever the case may be, every time somebody new comes into my life, I just feel like it's just a step forward into the into the right direction. Like, whether it's somebody who's on the community outreach program team alongside me, or somebody who's new to my page and has something encouraging or positive to say in the comments, or just whatever the case may be, all of those things keep me going. It's not just like, oh, so many people follow me. Like, it's not even so much of that. It's just like how people come in, and most people come in with such positive words and kind words and positive energy, and keep me going and keep me thriving when I am having a hard moment or a hard day. So I just want to say thank y'all. Thank each and every one of y'all for being here. I'm so glad that y'all are here just to see me grow from from small scale to large scale, because I know God is just gonna blow things up, all for his glory, of course. But thank you in advance. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna close out the video right here, go find out what me and baby girl about to eat because we hungry, and then just finish out my day. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next vlog.